Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we wait for stocks to be called out in this scan, or we come down here and we watch for the ones that have volume that are moving. Same thing over here in Magic Scan. Once we see stocks moving, we want to immediately come to the current bar volume and make sure there is enough volume for us to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number needs to really be flying. It needs to be really fast where you can barely count them. Once we see that burst of energy, we come down here and look at money flow. We want this green line above the yellow moving average and pointing due north. This indicator moves very fast. So if you're getting a trade, you want to get out if it starts turning red. Also, at the same time, we want Dominator Master green bars, which are buyers breaking above this yellow average volume line. And also, if you are a new trader, I highly suggest you come here and watch these live streams over and over. Don't just come here and throw your money in it, or you could lose some or all of it. Write it down on paper the old-fashioned way, your entry, your exit, and your results. If you continue to be profitable on paper, then change over to real money, but use small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. And if you continue to be profitable with small share size and real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. In your active trader, make sure your TIF is on EXT for extended hours so you can trade this pre-market session. And thank you for joining me this morning. We have about 3 minutes to go for the top of the hour. PDD has earnings. You can see the stock is already up. You can also trade KPDD when the market opens. SBIT. And if you haven't heard, we will be launching volumespikes.com this week, most likely on Friday. That way we're not trying to switch over and trade all at the same time. We'll be posting it on YouTube when that happens. About a minute and a half to go. And good morning, YouTubers. You are on board this morning for that free hour. STSS has also been moving this morning. I think PDD is going to pay the bigger bucks if it takes off. So if you want to watch STSS, put it on your monitor, because I think I'm going to stick to over here just to see what happens. There could be some big bucks paid out on this one. KPDD. That's the other symbol for PDD, KPDD. Well, PDD's not moving. Let's try STSS. It's coming down hard. Let's go back to PDD. I'm really shocked nobody's coming into PDD either. That is really a shocker after pushing up over $10.
SOXS, NVD, SMCZ.
Probably need to reset after that fake bounce on Friday
NVD,
from the Fed talks.
PLTZ.
Well, softer start than I was expecting.
BITI.
Well, enjoy your coffee while it's still warm. That's the only good thing we got going this morning so far.
NVDS.
STSS is all over the place.
PLTZ.
PLTZ, I'll take a look at it. One little spike for a few pennies. Nothing big and exciting there. Thank you, Jimmy. ASST. Possible move. Looking over at the current bar volume, which is here. It is clicking away. It also did turn red. So this is seller volume when this label turns red. We need it green. You can see the red in money flow. You can see the red in dominator bars. Those would be sellers. Under $1, OSRH. Thank you, Daniel. I don't trade these cheaper ones, especially when they only pay a penny each time we get a 3-inch green candle. OSRH pushing up a little, about a half a penny there. Now about a penny and a half, 2 pennies. There it goes. Nice job, Daniel, calling that one out for the penny players. Good morning, Gary. Nice trade. Nice trade, Terry. $115 for Gary, $538 for Terry. Might have a little bit more coming here. Watching these indicators. This is money flow pointing north. These are green buyers coming in, these bars. They are above the average volume, so there's more buyers coming in than normal. We do have a green label with the volume moving steady. Maybe we'll get another spike up here. Let's see how it goes. Keep your eye on money flow because it'll flip quick. There's some red. Red label over here in current bar volume. Pulling backwards now, a few profit takers. We need some more green bars coming in here for the push. Here they come. Let's see if they can continue with it. We had a few profit takers, then the price bounced back up a little. Candles are back green. Money flow turning red. We may be at a top. Not necessarily at a top, but out of buyers. Nice trade, Daniel. $440 on YouTube. We may have some more buyers coming into OSRH, but I don't think I would trust it up here at the top. We are developing wicks. These are sellers up here. All of these wicks keeping the price down. Going to take a lot of buyers to push through those sellers. Let's go check THAR because it was moving earlier this morning. This one could continue. This is a last week's play. Looking at the volume, kind of low and slow to stopped. So don't jump into this one unless it gets attacked by buyers. But it is one to watch. Need to break this level here. The 525 level.
OPAD.
ASST. Let's see if ASST can get above the ground. It really needs to be up here, though, before I would even attempt it. I need to cross this level if I can get my mouse to cooperate. That's close enough. The 640 range.
OPAD.
Not looking too good on the money flow indicator at the moment. We need some tall green bars. Really could use a lot more volume. OPAD moving. OPAD spiking up $2 now. Let's see if it'll go at 208 currently, 211, 210. Not paying a whole bunch of money on this one, just a couple pennies a candle. We need something that's paying out quarters, 50-cent pieces, and dollars, not pennies. Continuing to fly upwards for another penny or two. $220 now. Still going. 226, 228, 230. I'm going to sell right here. Well, I got 18 cents, 1,000 shares, 180. I guess that's a good start. Good job, Big Head Golf, 315. Quant Baby, 15 cents a share. Good job. Joe 102. Great trade, Joe. Terry 481. And you guys are on it this morning. Good job, Mac. D Rosebud. Mac 5 cents a share. D 210. Rosebud 340. Pro Dollar 750. L 130. Trading Vic. Trading VV. Sorry, my eyes are a little blurry this morning. $29. Good trade. Wilson Franco 329. It's okay, Chad. We do this every morning. There'll be another one. Sometimes I miss them too. Hinch Boat Works 396 over on YouTube. Good trade. All right, another sip of coffee while it's still warm. Let's see if we get a bounce here on OPAD. Probably not likely, but it could happen. Looks like OPAD is going to continue downwards. Yeah, Open is in the news this morning. It's real estate, I believe. Seahorse don't know what you traded, but he made 415. PDD, I guess that one run it made this morning was about it. Now coming down. OPEN steadily climbing. Got to catch them soon, Matt. Can't chase them at the top. Any hesitation here and you miss out. Nice trade Autumn Rain on OPAD 181. Matt, I can't control YouTube. I'm pushing out 10 gigs, and if they can't take 10 gigs and turn it into no delay, there's no help I can do. Website's launching soon this week. Somehow we'll get it done. Nice trade Majika for 83. Nice trade Gary, 1,000. I guess that's 114 or 11,141. Thank you, Gary. 1,114 on OSRH. Well, hopefully you guys on YouTube will come over and join us on the website when it launches this week. Cut that delay out completely and make money 3.5 hours instead of 1 free hour. I'll put it out on YouTube. It's volumespikes.com. No smoke and mirrors here. I want everybody profitable. Is that El Suwan? Is that correct? El Suwan? I'll be lucky if I remember it. But I'll try. Open pushing up a little bit higher here, 533. Watching these lower indicators closely, we want to see this green bar breaking higher. We need to get above that yellow line for a stronger push. Money flow slightly red. The current bar volume currently has sellers. Greg B traded EPIX for 123. Ohio Dave says he's over 80% success rate with this system. Thank you, Ohio Dave. We got to get those up. That's a little bit low, Ohio Dave. Shane, we're going to have to all have a meeting before it happens. Probably do that Friday at midday.
UCO. USO.
Thank you, Tougaloo. Uh-oh, it's Joe. ASST 148. It is not Big Head Golf. I think it's available to y'all. I think I have a link to it, though. Or maybe I don't. I'll get it over to you in a few minutes. Waiting for that next mover.
KOLD. IINN.
That is correct. I live stream for 3.5 to 4 hours a morning, 5 days a week when you are a premium member. You are welcome. Nice job there, Milo. 76% gains in 1 month. I guess we're a little bit down because the market hasn't been that great lately. Dogs, you can use whatever broker you want. Just use Thinkorswim for charting. I am also putting live market data on volumespikes.com. It won't be ready soon, but I'm not going to let it delay the website launch. But I am bringing live data to volumespikes.com. It's in the works. So I'm hoping to be able to trade from the charts, the live stream, from my own data feed. And that's not cheap to do. It's going to take some programming. I've been working on it daily, trying to get it done, going slower than I wish. but I'll get it. CAPS pushed up, pulled back, may break out again. Watching these indicators. Currently at $1.63. Let's see if we can get $1.80 out of it. This is your money right here. Don't click that mouse if you see red. Nice green buyer label, nice volume. Can we push? Or are there too many profit takers? That's what these wicks are on the top. These sellers driving the price back down. So it could be just profit takers and not sellers. We're getting closer to that $1.80. $1.84 now, $1.87, $1.89, $1.90. If you got into this, take some of the money out, lock it in while it's there. You don't have to sell them all, but start taking profit. $1.93 on the spike. $1.95 now. Dennis, we're going to launch the website this week, probably on Friday. 202 now. Nice trade. LU1 at 250. Develop 3, 180. Both of them over on YouTube. Both of them traded CAPS. Ohio Dave, 11 cents per share. CAPS. Mac, 5 cents a share. D, 330 on caps. Nice trade. Sawyer, $15. NI3, $20 on caps. Good job, Pro Dollar at 210. Nice trade, brother. Pushing up higher now, CAPS. Got some late buyers here. Probably not going to break out. Maybe the last of the buyers, so be cautious. Money flow is way down. Not saying it won't happen. It's just rare that somebody come in this late. Good job, Autumn Rain. Autumn Rain 134 on CAPS. Nice trade, Gary. $7.93 on CAPS. Cat's in $26 on OSRH. EPIX 122, Caps 132. Nice trading, Cat's in. I haven't seen KK this morning. KK, are you here? He usually does pretty good too. SMX. Nice pop there. Thank you, Milo. Probably got more to come here. This one looks pretty violent, like the buyers are attacking. Watch money flow. We don't want to get burned by a pump and dump. When they're jumpy like that, I get jumpy. So use caution. Don't let it take what you made away. That's what I'm talking about right there. We don't want to get stung. When you see a stock launch and it's doing this jumping up and down stuff, stay away. I don't mind them going up, but when they are violent, I spotted that one right away. Seems to have calmed down a little bit now. Maybe the pumpers got their money and they're gone, and a few leftover buyers. That does not guarantee it's going to the upside, though. Might be some late risk takers coming in. Think that was minus $1.09. You tried Pro Dollar. Good thing you only traded one share. Well, at least we're having a little fun this morning, putting a little money in the bank. Nice trade to the downside, Autumn Rain on SMX for $170 on a short. Nice trade.
AEHR. MJID.
MJID probably not any good, but it could be. Let's see what happens. Checking the volume first. It is red and pulling backwards.
AEHR.
Nice call, Milo, but not getting in it because it's right back down. Thank you, Victor.
AEHR.
YouTubers, if you're unaware, it's not just me posting stocks here. We've got plenty of members that have been with me since the beginning. They are also watching scans. I'm watching 17 different scans myself. We are group traders. If I don't see it, somebody else does. They post it in the chat. We make a few dollars. That's why you guys need to come on board. Come group trade with us. Help drive them up. Take the money and run. Victor, there's not one website out there that does financials that's going to give you a free trial. If I gave you a free trial, that exposes everything I have to you for free. It don't work that way. I know what I'm doing. If here's your free trial right here. You're trading live with me. It's the best I can do for a free trial. CAPS may be making another run for it. I think I'm one of the few that's brave enough to do it right in front of you. The rest of them want to sell you their course or whatever. Not me. I want to teach you live every morning. CAPS, very weak, but trying to push higher. Money flow is red.
WOLF.
Dan, I'm going to pretend I didn't even see that comment. Victor, we don't set price levels. Whatever's moving, that's what pops up in the scans. We have Amazon and all of every stock pops up that moves. I'm not just a cheap price stock trader. I trade the mid range and large caps as well. It's just that I don't trade them unless we're having breakouts. So I'm not going to trade the slow, steady run during the day, but I will trade them if they're breaking out.
WOLO. KOLD.
Nice to meet you, Music Man. Thank you for joining us over on YouTube. Y'all don't pick on Dan now. He may not have been here long enough to know how much money we make. He could have been just like the rest of you, got burned on several programs and thinks this is just another program until you're here for a while and you see it's real. Good morning, George from Peru over on YouTube. Thank you for joining us this morning. Waiting on that next stock pick. I need a few more dollars in the bank, and I know you do too. CAPS pushing up now, 212. Let's see if the buyers can keep driving it here. Money flow looks good. It's pushing north. Get a green bar coming up. Come on, Dan. I just covered for you, brother, and you're going to be like that. All right. You asked for it. He be gone. Try to be nice people nowadays. Just don't happen. Told me he was going to take the whole community down. Wanted me to pay him for his stock picks. Those kind of comments don't go good here. We get one every now and then. It's okay. They don't bother me one bit. All right, YouTubers, that free hour has flown by. You did put some money in your pocket this morning, and I really appreciate you guys and gals joining me every morning. I'll be putting out a video when the website launches on YouTube. Be alert for that. We look forward to having you guys on board, and I hope you learned a little bit more, put a little bit more money in the bank. I'll see everybody on Wednesday, but let me warn you, if you don't see my live stream on Wednesday, that means I had too much to do for that day, and I'll try to come back on Friday if it doesn't happen on Wednesday. So be aware, I haven't gone anywhere. It's just that we have the launch happening. I've got special coding going on the live data. Sometimes I just have too much to do, but I'll try to be here on Wednesday. If not, I'll see everybody on Friday. Thanks for joining me, and as always, God bless. I am out.